Good evening. Hello. Hello, Jessica. How you doing? Can you hear me with this setup? Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. If you can hear me, I'm trying something new. Get it done. Get it done, people. I want to educate you. So I've been kind of jumped on for talking about ice. And you saw the videos on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Okay, you all have police officers that you know. They got body cameras. Hello, Jacob. Can you hear me real good? Hello, can you hear me? I don't know if this is working. I'm going to unplug. Ah, that's probably better. You know, I can't hear myself think too good. Okay, I took it off and gonna plug it back in.
Did you give these people weapons? Yes, sir. We're training them to use them. Brigade authorized a civic action program for this village. I approve no such program, Lieutenant. No indigenous
And
tribes without the special permission from the civil authority.
and you know those body cameras has the time, the day, the camera, you know, who makes it or whatever. It's cold. I woke up, it got down in the 40s. I kind of froze when I woke up this morning. And it was cold. Okay. If you know those videos you seen from ICE there in Minnesota, it doesn't have no date, no time, nothing. It was blank. It showed me it was doctored. You know, it's up to you all to decide if it was doctored or not. But, well, that's where this girl got killed the other day by an ICE agent. Kill her in cold blood.
Now, what do you know about this guy?
And you see the videos. You see the video. It shows her turn the steering wheel to get away from, to leave. And he shot her, killed her. And they said it tried to run over, but the video that all the news stations that got and the mayor of that town got, that I screwed up. They screwed up. The video don't go what this ICE agent, his name was Ross. I don't know what his first name, but his last name was Ross. This ain't the first time he done something stupid. You know, that's not the first time. Back in June, I think it was June of 25, he done the same thing, got over 30 inches, maybe 200 stitches. You know, that should have sent a red flag to ICE. And if you've been watching videos about this murder in Minnesota, that I guess that state put a freeze on everything. No money, All his accounts was frozen. You have the governor of that state donate money to cover the girl's funeral and for the kids. You have Dolly Parton and a bunch of other famous people that donated money to the family and paid for the funeral of this young lady who was murdered. I know I get my tail jumped on, but people, this is wrong. I know people fuss at getting rid of the illegals. If you've seen on the news, I'm waiting for my North Carolina guy to jump in here. Down in North Carolina, yeah, just like me, I got the best kitty cats. Let me show you. There's Alexis up in the window. I got my window open where she can get some fresh air. Hello, Charles. How you doing, grand person? And down in North Carolina, people, I'm fine today. It is a cute kitty cat. She's the baby of the 5 cats. Happy New Year to you. And down in North Carolina, if you saw that, as I did today, it was either YouTube, TikTok, somewhere, I can't remember. Maybe CNN, where this ICE agent, these family, a man, I think it was a man and a woman, or maybe 2 guys, they was filming. And these ICE agents tried to stop him from filming. Well, they're talking about rain, maybe possible snow, maybe. You never know. I live in the Ohio Valley. You never know what it's going to do in the Ohio Valley. The whole valley covers either 4 or 5 states. You never know what the weather's going to do. You never know. I love you. I love your dog, Jessica. It's a very smart dog and a good protector. And they try to stop this people, and I guess it was an SUV. That's what it looked like. And haven't the police and ICE ever heard of the First Amendment? They try to get them to stop filling, open the car door or broke the window. You know how the cops are, breaking all kinds of laws. That's okay. I'll be on here about an hour, give or take a little tonight since it's Saturday night. Because people got to get up in the morning and go to church. Some of them has to go to work. And that's good. And I want to thank your people here on YouTube that watch my videos. You're my family. You're the closest thing I got to a family. Well, my son, he's in the other room. That's the only family I got close. Got no girlfriends. Also, the rules is, people, no arguing, no cussing, no gay stuff, no sexual harassment, no hate crimes, no racism, and your younger people. Don't tell me your age. Don't tell what games you play, where you play them at. Don't send pictures unless you know them personally and they go to your school, because of the stranger danger they teach you about them in school. I just want everybody to be careful. And that's what I'm all about, people. I want to say hi to a beautiful lady, Swan Song, Swan, SWAN Song. Hi to you, you beautiful foxy lady. I saw a couple of your videos today, and your son was reading something in the video. And you people, like I say, I watch you all's videos when I get notifications, unless I'm sleeping. I do take cat naps. And I try to help everybody out. I like helping people. That's what God wants us to do, is to help people out. And that's what we should do, is help people out. And but people, there's going to be protests because of what ICE did in Minnesota. But be careful, because they think they got immunity. They don't have immunity from getting arrested for murder. This is going on everywhere in the United States. We people of the United States pay taxes for our police departments, city, county, state. That look like our government is taking our police away and coming to a dictatorship. You kids study this in school. I done forgot half of the stuff I learned in school. Hello, doctor. And this ICE is getting carried away. They don't think they can get arrested. I believe the FBI is not going to do a blankety blank thing. You can fill in the blanks. I see what happened in North Carolina this week by ICE on these civilians, American. I figure they don't. It changed since I've been in school. They need to go back and teach it. They need to. That's my opinion. There's stuff they don't teach in school anymore. They need to teach home ec. Home ec. Sewing classes to teach the girls and the guys how to sew and cook. And metal shop, wood shop. like it was when I was in school. You can make cabinets for your house or dressers. Hello, Jacob. Welcome back. You know, kids needs to know how to make things. You know, we had lathes in when I was in school where you can make legs or some wooden pots or wood things to chop your meat on and stuff. You know, they don't do that anymore, Doc. That's good. You got to take care of your other grandpa. You got to take care of your grandpa and make sure you take care of your dad. But, you know, what he went through should have been real easy. Hello, Ryder. 7 you know, gas. What was it I saw it this week? Was it Iowa, I think? I think it was Iowa, IOWA. Iowa gas was $1.80 something a gallon in Iowa, I believe. But I don't know why diesel fuel is so high. It's all the leftovers. Diesel fuel is the cheapest thing to make on the market, people. It's the cheapest thing. Go ahead and put your opinion in there. You know, I don't know why diesel fuel is $3 to $4 a gallon in some areas. I guarantee you, people, why are we buying gas from other countries, making those countries richer? And when we got oil wells here in the United States, I live in Indiana. They got oil wells shut down in Indiana. They've been probably 10 years since I've been by those oil wells in Indiana. It's shut down. You know, people, you know, let me say this is full of Pepsi. You drill, or this is a whole earth. You say this is a whole earth. And you drill everywhere in the world, and you drain the oil. It's going to go down in some parts of the country or the United States. All your oil is underground. When you start sucking, you're going to suck it away from someplace else. That's only my opinion. The way I was educated when I was young. So if I start drinking, say this, and I might, hello, 6'7", yo, my friend, and I drink that, I might be drinking Pepsi Zero from Canada. You know, it's all on this earth. When we take that oil out, we sucking it from someplace else. You know. Yeah. Let me turn that around. Let's see. Right there. Right there. There's Alexei. That's Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Well, really, it's not a state, the way I understand it. And I just, you know, I don't like, I voted for President Trump, but I'm mad at him. I don't know. And I'm kind of mad at them right now. Yeah, I think it's the District of Columbia. Thank you, Doctor. I can't remember. I've been out of school 50 some odd years. My history kind of fade away. And but people, don't give up on your dreams. Some of you been in YouTube 5 years, 10 years, like it. Don't give up on your dreams. There's things that you can make YouTube videos. You can do a cooking show or work in your flour mill. I like Canada. I like Canada. And people, as I've talked to you all that lives in Canada and other parts of the world, I like Canada. Hello, Q Dr. Bro. Shout out to my friend Beats Ass Cougar. I don't really like to give shout out people. Thank you, Doctor. People, the rules is you be nice to everybody. No hate crimes, no racism, no arguing, no trolls. Be nice to everybody. Sometimes I let you slide on shout outs. And I try to be nice. And also, don't ask to be a moderator, because it turns me off. And to be a moderator, you got to have videos. And you got to have videos. And I read your comments. I see how you run your YouTube channel. People, I was watching something in Canada. I was going to talk about it, but I forgot when it was. It was in Alaska. But I forgot what it was about. Oh, well, maybe it'll come to me before I get off of here tonight. If you want to know what this is here, it's a sensor for my diabetes. Tell me what my sugar is, where I don't have to stick my finger. Hello, cat. What is the greatest thing we ever seen and done? Well, let's see. We done quite a bit. And we stick up for our rights, our First Amendment rights. Landed on the moon. I forgot about that. Landed on the moon. Sent people up in space. And people, there is drugs out there to stop the cancer. But cancer right now is a money maker for those drug people. There is medicine out there to cure cancer. Craziest thing I've done, but I done crazy things when I was young. Drinking alcohol, smoking marijuana, blotter acid. But thanks to God, people, I've been sober 25 plus years from drugs and alcohol. Oh, I forgot about 9/11 in New York. And to teach you people, when 9/11 happened in New York years ago, that's why all you police departments, all your fire departments, your ambulance, FBI, Secret Service, all of them went to the P25 800 digital. Because all the police departments at the 9/11 was all on different radio frequencies. They all was on different frequencies. They couldn't talk to each other because they all was on different frequencies. That means they have to have all different radios. But since Homeland Security and the FCC, they had to get something that all police departments and fire departments and hospitals all can talk on the same radio. That's what the P25 800 digital radios are. And those police scanners, it won't pick up those P25 Motorola digital radios unless you spend around $1,000. There's some police departments that still use the old frequencies. Hello, Dakota. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to Dakota Smith. People, when you're riding a motorcycle or a four-wheeler, you should wear a helmet for safety. You should wear a helmet when you're riding a four-wheeler and safety equipment. And tell you about my medical problems. I had 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, and back problems. I want to give the shout out to all your foxy ladies, especially Betty Ann, Paula, Carol, Janice, Lisa's, all you foxy ladies. And I like root beer, people. Yeah, we got bypasses around here. Not where I live, but on farther south of me and north of me, they got bypasses. They got bypasses in Louisville, Kentucky. And no, I didn't have no heart bypass. I didn't have no heart bypass. And I didn't get no stent put in. When I was in the hospital over 8 years ago, they sent the scope up. I had, thank you, Top 100 Real. Thank you. You make me laugh. God bless you, my friend. I had 40% blockage. That's the worst heart attack I had out of 4 or 5 heart attacks. I didn't, they sent the thing in with the camera and all that. They put it in down by your private area and scope you out. I had 40% blockage. I guess they clean it out. I don't know, but after they done it, people, you're knocked out. They gave you pain medicine where you wouldn't feel the pain. And after they gets it all done, they put a sandbag down below, and they took me back to my hospital room, and they came and checked on me about every 10 to 15 minutes, I guess, to see if it was bleeding, I guess. And after I don't know how long, they took it off. They said you can sit up in a chair or walk to the bathroom. Hello, my mate. How you doing? Welcome. I'm taking that you from the UK. Welcome. I welcome anybody from UK or anywhere on the planet. I like all your countries that come in here, no matter what country it is. Tell us, if we was to come to your country, where would we visit? It's about 40 something outside right now, doctor. It's cold. And Israel's good. There's places to visit in Israel. You can promote your country. What to visit in Israel. Educate us people, because I forgot all about that since I was in school. And I like education. Okay, thank you, grandson Jacob. You have a good night. Take care of your dad, your grandpa. Take care of the family, because that's all you got. Family counts. My Dixie wrecked. I wish I was in the land of Dixie. Doo-doo-doo. I want to thank you people. Is your name Gable Owners? I don't know what you mean for it. It's okay. I'm an old man. And you people on here on my YouTube channel. You're my family. Hello, Easter 99. You're my family. fly guy. Yeah, I like flies. You know, I got flies for pets. Well, I had a good supper and fed my cats, fed the outside cats. You're my, you are the closest thing I got to a family. Hello, Mr. Mark. I don't think so. But you're the closest thing I got to a family. You know, nobody blood kin calls me or stop by. Well, my son lives with me because his house burnt and he almost died in a house fire about 8 years ago. What about the people with their retirement home? Are they family too? Yeah, everybody's my family on here. See, I ain't married. I'm not married. Evil twin. You have cats? Yes, I do. I got 5 inside cats. They're all female cats. At one time, I had, thank you for the hearts, I had about 15 cats. Outside, I got about 15 to 20 cats. You think you're going to get married before you die? Right now, I don't want to get married. You know, I love kitty cats, people. I live out in the country. I don't live in the city like I did for 65 years. And out in the country, people, you're going to have mice and moles. Those kitty cats outside, hello, Tom Bull. Thank you. I like to keep my hair. Hello, Vine Parkour. Marley, Evil Time. Well, I'm 70, 71 plus. 71 plus. I'm single, live on a fixed income. I take about 10 to 15 pills a day. I take blood pressure medicine. Hello, Blue Nose Pity. You know, I'm ready to find me a good looking, skinny woman. You could say I'm white, got Indian blood in me, which is Cherokee. I got Cherokee Indian blood in me. You being a smart aleck, evil twin. You being a smart aleck. I'm from Indiana. I was born in Indiana. You know, I was born in Indiana. People, you got to follow the rules. There's a couple of smart alecks in here tonight. It's not going to be put up with. I know other people let you get by of bloody murder, but here, hello, sis. Yes, I got diabetes. Let's see who asked that. Q-Boy. Yes, I do have diabetes. You know, I got diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, heart attack, arthritis, blood pressure, back problems, about 4 or 5 different things. Do you have a wife? No, I don't. I got ex-wives. I don't have nothing to do with it. Thank you, Leon. That is little X-rated. It's a little X-rated. You know, that's getting into the sexy stuff. Tell your mom, you know, hello from Indiana in the USA. We don't go for any X-rated stuff on here. I go back when everything gets uploaded within 24 hours that I would look at the chats. Oh, Van poor cool. That is a lie. You all being smart alecks tonight. And I don't like smart alecks. Air experience. And we don't talk about gay stuff on here. You know, if you've been watching my YouTube channel, we don't talk about any sexual stuff, any gay stuff, any hate crimes. You know, I try to be nice to everybody. I know some of you getting time out. And because I got kids on here with their parents and their guardian. And I got to keep it rated PG. Why this is Saturday night and I getting a bunch of idiots in here? Hello, Jordan Chance. Welcome. And my moderator knows what I like and what I don't like. Thank you. What did I just tell you all? I don't want nothing sexy on here. That's why you got in timeout. I don't. And there's another one. We don't use the N word. And Raston, you need to get timeout. And people, why are you getting downright nasty tonight? You come back and do it again, you be in timeout at least 24 hours. You know, my moderators don't put up with anything. There's a woman that has a YouTube channel. I know half her name is Sunflower, but I forget the first part of her name. There gotta be smart Alex in here tonight. Why are you idiots in here tonight? You trolls. I'm trying to be nice. You being a-holes. And my moderators won't put up with it. It's up to them to put you in timeout. You know, sometimes it's 5 minutes, 30 minutes. Doctor, it is bad tonight. It is bad tonight. By the time I reach up there, you done got him. You done got him. But, you know, put him in timeout at least 30 minutes. You know, some gives him 5 minutes or, you know. And people, my moderators and me don't put up with crap. I thought I was bad until I saw this lady. I know half of her YouTube channel is Sunflower, but I forget the first part of it. She's worse than I am. I mean, she'll put you in timeout or kick you off of her YouTube channel. And she's worse than I am. You know, but people, because I had heart attacks, you all people out there knows about heart attacks and strokes. And we're not supposed to get upset and this and that. As I've told you on YouTube channels, hello, Will. You know, I usually go for a walk, but it's a little too cold for me to walk. You know, I got a long driveway. And I try to be nice to everybody. Hey, you just got a timeout for 24 hours. You've been warned, people. You've been warned. And this is a PG channel. It's a PG channel. 50s people was great. We had good music. Dino. Dino? I don't know what that means. Like I say, I'm not up on these young terms you all people use, but my moderators are. Because I'm not up on these fancy terms you're young people. There's another one that needs to be in timeout. Thank you from Israel. We love you here. We love you. Thank you for being a good person you are. You're good people all over the world. You know, there's people that don't like the United States. Oh, this here is a monitor for my diabetes. Why this, people, is there a full moon out tonight? You all being a-holes. And I began to learn some of the terms. Thank you. That's a very good one. God will protect you. 709 won't believe this, doctor. Well, I got the monitor sitting over on the side of the bed. If it gets too high, it beeps. If it gets too low, it beeps. When I had it on my cell phone, it beeped quite a bit on my cell phone. But people, I have an iPhone. And I never have, thank you for the hearts, I never have another iPhone again. I stopped at a cell phone business yesterday. It don't beep that loud. I can stick it underneath my pillow and I can still hear it. Or if I have it in my pants pocket when I'm outside, I can hear it. It beeps. You know, this is by, I forget who makes it. I don't know. It's one of those safety vests. I got an orange one. I got this one. The orange one, I think, is by an electric company. Yeah, I had this mustache, people, since I was in junior high school. If I shave it off, I feel like I'm naked. I feel like I'm naked without my mustache. When I was younger, I had blonde hair, mustache. Everybody got a twin. I had somebody sent me a picture of his FBI badge and ID. But a lot younger than me, it could be my son. He looked like me back in those younger days, but black hair and a black mustache, I think. I was going to put it up for the background. Then I get... Hello, Meow Storm. Welcome back. It's been a goofy night tonight. A bunch of idiots on here tonight, Meow Storm. That's okay. I think I got on here a little bit early tonight. I usually wait until 10 o'clock. And I want to say hi to a special lady. She's not on here tonight. Swan Song. SWAN Song. She's a very good looking lady. A young lady. She's a little bit older than I thought because her son looks like he's in his probably late 20s, early 30s. No, I don't have no special lady. I don't have a girlfriend. I got no wife. I've been divorced 20 some odd years, I guess, maybe 25. No, I don't have a good singing voice. When I used to drink alcohol, people, I used to sing, like crazy. But I've been sober 25 plus years. I've been sober 25 plus years. From drugs, alcohol. I quit with God's help. You like me, I can't spell half the time anyway. I had problems, people, when I took English in school. English wasn't my best subject in school. Only the ladies can find my particular spot. Remember, people, let's keep everything PG. Let's keep it PG, please. You using those young things that I don't understand, but my moderators, my moderators is up to terms on all these young things. That's one reason I chose my moderators. Hello, Mrs. Longbottom. Welcome. I know he does. I love God. Oh, people got to be smart Alex tonight. People, I request for you all to be good. No, you can't get my phone number. I don't give my phone number out. I don't know you. No, I don't drink. Can you idiots understand anything? I told you I've been sober 25 cotton picking years. My day is pretty good, LeBron James. Except for the idiots tonight. It must be a full moon. Hello, Bat Legend. How you doing tonight? This is a crazy night. I used to drink vodka, wine, ET, gin, vodka, Everclear. When I started drinking Everclear, I stopped drinking. Hello, North Carolina. Did you see on the news? I drink water and Pepsi Zero. North Carolina, did you see on your news station where ICE down in North Carolina stopped maybe a couple or maybe two guys for filming them sometime this week? I'm in the USA. I ain't got biceps. It's mostly fat. I've told you all, keep it rated PG. Well, what happened down in North Carolina, I'm waiting for a couple other people from North Carolina to get on here because they live in North Carolina. No, I don't go to dating sites. It costs money, and I ain't got extra money. It could be cougars outside. You know, I got foxes and coyotes, raccoons, groundhogs. Hello, Michael. I'm from Indiana, southern Indiana, close to Louisville, Kentucky. And it's nice living out in the country. That's the best move I made. Live out in the country, learn to be a country young man. And people in the city, you got certain lines. Out in the country, you either got outhouses or septic tanks out in the country. Hello, Luke Willis. And I don't want a cougar. They're too wild. Yeah, I got... Yeah, Frankfort, Kentucky is kind of southwest of me, I guess. No, southeast of me. Because Louisville, Kentucky is south of me. If you're a truck driver, there's a truck stop at the 16-mile mark. I ain't gonna move to Kentucky. I would kill somebody if I live in Kentucky. I don't like Kentucky, especially when my son has to go out by Bowman Field to a doctor out there. I just don't like Kentucky. Yeah, I drove an 18-wheeler. Had my own 18-wheeler, hauling furniture. Used to haul plasma. used to haul swinging meat, but I had to give it up, people. I ain't gonna move, so don't talk about moving. I ain't moving to Kentucky. I like Kentucky. But where I live out here in the country, people, it's quiet. I can sleep even if the train tracks closed. I like Canada, people. I'm laying in bed. I like Canada. I got back problems. I can sit up for so long, then my back starts. You think you know where I live. I ain't gonna sing to nobody. I'm gonna ask you people out there, maybe your grandparents taught you. You all remember maybe back in your younger days, maybe your grandparents, maybe had diabetes. They gave you honey and something else for diabetes. Honey and something else. Because I thought of that. I remember my grandparents, they had diabetes, and instead of taking like metformin, never had it, never will. And, but there's something, people, that you can use honey for with your diabetes to lower your A1C, where you don't have to take metformin. Because my grandma had diabetes. There's something she used with the honey. I can't remember that. I never had COVID either. Well, if you can't tell, Jimmy, that I'm a boy, you blind as a stupid idiot. That's being stupid. Can't tell if I'm a boy or a girl. How stupid are you people tonight? You all being stupid tonight. Well, I don't see the full moon out because it would be bright out. I hope 26 is better this year than what it was last year. I'm hoping for a better year, people, just like you all are. I'm hoping to get my watch hours up where I can get monetized. Hello, Robin. Thank you. I like Russia. And Robin, do you know this song that I like from Russia? They call it, what is it? KAT, Keter? Something about down by the river, apples and oranges. You know, it's kind of like a, that's kind of is X-rated there. I've never been to San Francisco. I've seen it on TV. I've been to LA when I used to a Meow Storm. That's getting too personally. And that's getting too personally, people. If I have a bathroom present, that's too personal. And how many why you people don't you get it through your thick skulls? I told you I don't drink or drugs over 25 plus years. Boy, that is cold. Robin, you know the song I'm talking about from Russia? I know a little girl sings it. It's called KAT something. I know part of the English version is down by the river, something about apples and oranges. Well, we ain't got no snow. It's been up in the 50s for about a week. The temperature right now is probably down in the 40s. It's cold for me. I like Russia. I like, people get mad at me. I've seen videos of 3 or 4 girls singing songs, have a wheelbarrow, got it full of wood, carrying it to the woodshed. One thing I like about Russia, which we don't do here, is that in Russia, people, when I'm half Cherokee. What I like about Russia is when they show their military stuff. I like it in parades. I like Russia. I appreciate your people. People, I don't go to bed until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Joe, I don't have a job. I'm 71 plus years old. I've been retired. I'm retired. What? What is this? Where are you from? I'm from Indiana in the USA. I'm taking you from the UK. Hello, Gene Dog Drama. Okay, Hawkins student, you be good tonight. You know, I got people from India in here. I got them from the UK. I got them from Russia. I got them from Canada, Italy. I got them all over. I love Russia. I love your Russian ladies. I love watching YouTube videos from Russia. You know, I like all countries. I know some countries don't like the USA. That's okay. That's your right. John Mellencamp lives about 50 miles or so north of me. I have people in here from England and all over the UK. I know he does. Well, what story I got to tell? I'm broke. Welcome from Tennessee. I haven't been to Tennessee in years. Used to go down to Nashville. I don't know, Night Boat, if you ever heard of Whites Creek, Tennessee. Whites Creek, Tennessee. There goes a hot rodder. No, I ain't got my socks on. My feet's getting cold. I'm going to have to put my socks on before I go to bed, where I can keep my feet warm. Hello, Stephen. That's a very nice name. You know, Tennessee is a good place. I've been to Memphis. I've been to Nashville. You know, I like Nashville. I've been to the old Grand Ole Opry, the old one, not the new one. I'm in Indiana, southern Indiana. You see beer. My Cash App, you know, if you go in the description, my Cash App is the $ Tom Cartwright 4375. It's the $ Tom Cartwright, CARTWRIGHT 4375. People, if you want to find out what my Cash App is, my PayPal account, my post office box, you go back into my channel into the description. And you find all that out. I've been married, but I ain't going to get married again. I like single life. You know. When I'm watching, let me find my remote control. It's called Combat. It's called Combat. You all remember Combat? It's during the German War. And on before that was Tour of Duty. I gotta turn my audio down before I get in trouble. I like to watch Combat because it's when the Americans was fighting Germany. And the other one, Tour of Duty, was during the Vietnam War. And you all know MASH, that was during the Korean War back in the 50s when I was born during the Korean War. And people, I know you all have a great week. Well, I used to drive an 18-wheeler, work in a cabinet factory, work in the cemetery until 93, I think. Dad died in 92. I just had to quit working because my health got so... No, I didn't make it to Vietnam. Because instead of getting drafted in the Marine Corps, back in the 70s, you can enlist for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and 6 years. I enlisted for 2 years. And 2 years, the time you went through boot camp at Parris Island, from there to Camp Lejeune, I couldn't go to Vietnam because Vietnam, you serve at least 18 months in Vietnam. So they couldn't send me to Vietnam. Nope, I don't have no hazmat. You beat me to it there, Doctor. I've told you all, this is a PG channel. There's kids on here watching with their parents and guardian. And that was kind of X-rated. And I don't want no X-rated stuff on my channel. What are these people coming out of the closet tonight? I try to behave myself. I show you all respect. And I expect you all to show me respect. I treat you nice, you treat me nice. If you treat me like an a-hole, you're out of here in timeout. And my moderators knows all them younger terms where I don't know what the younger terms are. But my moderators, thank you. I'm everybody's grandpa. People, I don't know if I want to live to be 150. You know, I don't know if I want to be that old. Polar, I think polar bears are pretty nice. No, I'm not about to die. Why would you ask something like that? Only God knows when you're going to die, people. God wants me to live as long as I can to help you all. I had my mustache since I was in junior high school. I had to shave it off when I went to boot camp, but after the 2 years was up, I went back to school and finished school. Because back there then, I had enough credits, major and minors, you know. I had everything before I quit school and went into the service. 86 minutes. That's an hour and 26 minutes I've been on here. Thank you, JT. The only sergeant I can remember at Paris Allen, I believe he's dead now. He has to be. Is Sergeant K. Wood. He was an African American drill sergeant. No, I didn't go to Vietnam. Hello, King Chichewa. Sergeant K. Wood, when he worked the night shift, and we lay in bed at night at attention, we had to sing a song for Sergeant K. Wood. The next night, we will have a white drill instructor for the night shift. And we start singing that song. Like I said, people, the 70s was a bad time for the African American people, even in the service. And that white sergeant said, don't use that in singing music to me. That made me mad. Because I'm not racist. You know, you all people hate people because of the color of their skin. You all forget we all got one thing in common. I don't care if you're black, Chinese, German, Jews, we got one thing in common. It's all blood. All blood is red. It's not black blood. You know, it's red blood. We all got red blood. No matter what color of your skin. You walked into a hornet's nest tonight gaming with me. It's been a bad night tonight. We got all kinds of idiots coming out of the wall. Yeah, we all got the same organs. You know, I don't care if you're black, white, green, blue, purple. We all got the same thing. We got red blood. We got the same organs. As no, you know, why have people got to hate you because of the color of your skin? Do you still shooting? I don't shoot any kind of